Hey guys, and welcome to episode 5 of Football Manager 2014 with Rotherham United in the Sky Bet Championship. And it's the 1st of February 2014. We've got a game against Derby, and we've got a couple of months to cover, plus a couple of transfers here and there. So we'll get through the transfers first up, and in a while you'll realise why some of these transfers came to be. Firstly, only one out, Jordan Barry on loan to Wolves. He was doing my head in, he wanted games, and nobody was going to take him really, so I decided to loan him out. And this is good actually, because he's gone to Wolves, who are in the same division as ourselves. We got a bit of money for him, they're paying all his wages, and he scored 2 goals and created 2 within 2 games. And his stats are growing. So hopefully that means he might come back a bit of a better player and not as much of a whinger. But anyway, when you look at the fixtures, you'll realise we've had severe midfield problems due to injury. Ben Pringle picked up an injury which left him out for a severe length of time. So our 2 signings, both on loan, came in who are midfielders. We first have Tarzi, who we got loaned in from Arsenal, who bought him from Zaragoza for 4 million. Comes in, he's a defensive midfielder. He's not too bad, he's got good mental stats, his technicals could be better, but he's playing in that kind of role, and I'm playing him as a regista actually, and he's really suiting it quite nicely. So hopefully he can be very good. And then Abdul Razak we loaned in from West Ham United. This guy was released by Man City. West Ham picked him up and we've loaned him. Despite him playing 6 first-team games in the Premier League this year. He's a good player, he's a good box-to-box midfielder. That's what we're using him as at the moment. Now if we look through the fixtures, since you were last with us, which was the Bolton win, not the best game around, but Alex Ravel managed to pinch us a win, and lost 3-0 to Millwall. Don't know really what happened in that game. Bit of a shock result. Drew 1-1 with Norwich. Matt Derbyshire missed a penalty, but Kieran Agard came off the bench just to grab us a goal. Beat Huddersfield 4-3. Lee Freckington, Alex Ravel and Kieran Agard scored 2. We drew 0-0 with Leeds. This is where Ben Pringle picked up his injury, which at the time he was out for 6 to 7 months. And he is still out for 4 to 5 months, so it's one of those though where, like, even when he comes back to injury, how badly injured or like wrecked will he be? Like, will he never be the same player again? Maybe not. And lost 2-0 to Leeds in the FA Cup third round. Connor Newton with an injury, Michael Tidser with an injury, both midfielders, and that's when I realised I really had to strengthen the midfield department, because with barely anybody. Carrie Arneson picked up a sending off as well. But then we beat Birmingham 2-0. Ivan Klasnic scored a goal and then got injured, and then Kieran Agard scored a goal. Klasnic is out again though. 37 more days, but I suppose this is what we were going to get with him. We have got a couple of goals out of him though, which is good. We then beat Sheffield Wednesday 3-1, Matthew Briggs, Abdul Razak and Kieran Agard again. And then we beat Middlesbrough 2-1, Alex Ravel scoring a double. Which has meant in the Championship we are back up to 8th position here after 30 games now. So 16 left, we're only 2 off the playoffs. And generally we're looking quite good now. If we have a look at our player stats, most goals is clearly still Alex Ravel with 15 in all competitions. Is a very good effort. Kieran Agard, now this is the guy I've really been surprised about, but surprised like in a good way. Has suddenly turned up trumps, to be fair to the guy, and has now kind of nailed down his position as that striker beside Ravel. So he's got good pace, and you know, his finishing isn't the best, and he does spurn a fair few chances, but he also takes a fair few chances, so he's good enough for me. Ivan Klasnic, 7-7 for him. Only wasn't for the injuries. Would be so much better than Ben Pringle, who's out injured. Ben Pringle's still the top provider with 11. Frecklington's got 8, Agard 6, Ravel 5, and Brindley 4. So we've got a game against Derby today, who are in third, so it's going to be a very tough. And they're 6 points ahead of us. The team I've gone for, as you can see, I've slightly tinkered with the formation a bit because Ben Pringle got injured and the 2 midfielders we brought in really don't play there. And I don't really want to play Frecklington out of position up here. So we've ditched that and gone back here, but even though it might sound more defensive, it's probably similar enough because we've got Frecklington playing as an advanced playmaker attack, not even support, so he's really bombing up here. Razak's box to box, and Tarzi or Regista, who's just kind of laying around here, spreading balls out. Now with the team, Bunn in goal, back 5 are Briggs, Arneson, Boyata, Broadfoot and Brindley. Tarzi playing off Razak and Frecklington, and Ravel and Agard up front. It's actually been quite nice though, because the last fair few games there's been no real selection dilemmas within the team. It's just been kind of fairly bog standard. Yes, you. Like it's been the same team now for 3 or 4 games. Like in this little mini 3-game winning streak we're on, this has been the exact team for all 3 of them. So why change a winning team? That's what I say. There's just no point in doing that. But here's Brindley. Hence Tarzi, Brindley, Frecklington, Ravel, Agard. Ooh, Razak. Oh, our luck got blocked. Frecklington, Arneson going in for it, but Grant manages to claim. And there you go. Buxton scored at the back post. He's arrived late. Nobody tracked him. Boyata complaining again, but isn't it your fault, Boyata? No, it's Broadfoot's. Broadfoot leaves him go. And Buxton swoops in around the back, and it is 1-0 Derby here early on. Which I suppose is to be expected, though they are in third. They're in very good form themselves. Well, I suppose you can't expect too much from the guys today, but I was hoping maybe for a bit of a better performance as Lee Frecklington's picked up a knock. According to the match stats, we've had more possession, we've had more shots, but we've only had 1 shot on target in the whole game. Which really isn't quite good enough. I'm going to have to take Frecklington off, bring on Connor Newton. And we've gone attacking as well. Just slightly more risky, but I think you gotta take risks at this situation, you know. Like if we lose 2-0 rather than 1-0, oh well. It's not really going to make a huge bit of difference. There's Briggs. Oh, Agard! It's the post. We're getting closer there. Probably should be scoring there, Kieran Agard. After bigging him up before the game, he's missed a big chance. Not a sitter, but a big chance. Here's Briggs. Ravel, though! Alex Ravel. God, he is Mr. Reliable within this team, to be honest. 16th of the season, 15 in the league. He's one of the top goal scorers in the whole championship. There he is, you know, with these clutch goals in important situations for ourselves. You know, we're really in dire need. Oh no, not a... That's a penalty. Ah, jeez. Oh, Jesus. Chris Martin scores. Such a plain... Oh. Not even going to talk about that. It's a nothing goal to give away. Shitty penalty given away by Matthew Briggs at the front post. And Chris Martin slots it away. We've gone overload. Doesn't seem to be making much of a difference, if any. If anything, we're looking more unlikely to score a goal. And there it is. It's all over. Our little 3-game winning streak has come to a bit of a crashing end, which is disappointing. This one, because I thought we were starting to play very well. But obviously Derby are a team in good form, and when you're in very good form, you get that sort of luck, maybe with a controversial penalty. I'm not sure. Like with these 2D things, you don't know whether Briggs absolutely hacked the guy or whether it was controversial. You just don't know. But anyway, that was disappointing. But there's still life in the season yet. And the next game I will bring you back for will be the Blackpool game. It's actually only 4 games from the end, so I think we'll know where we're at by the Blackpool game. We'll either have a big kind of playoff push to still be in, or we might be just petering out towards mid-table. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe to the channel. I'll see you guys later.